And that's how the cat left? Okay. Oh, there's someone at the door. The receiver immediately came out and banging on the front door beyond a nuisance. This cat was psychic too. "Your order out?" I asked him. In the doorway was the regrettably familiar face of Connor Green. I stared at him, I guess. I don't know. He's regrettably familiar, so don't know. I stared at him. I hired a hand for whomever needed a job done, but Green snitched whenever he was put in a suite. Working the bits, I remember that all too well. Remarkably, the underground had been blind to him, but Green wasn't particularly assiduous. I was certain the criminal rank would eventually plug him. He looked at me through the doorway with a cold smile. Okay, smiling. Don't do that. Don't do that, you son of a bitch. Well, and you gonna invite me inside? I think now. Okay, let's see. That would be rude. Let's let him in. I went him through the door before closing it. "Hey now," he said, looking at my apartment. "You know the plotter turned off some customers. Maybe not me though. So you're a customer to me. You got a case. I'm turning into Sherlock Holmes." So that's so that was his angle, hiring me as a detective. I wondered what a bootlegger would need with a private eye, but he answered it on my prompt. "I'll make this quick. I can't take this to the hog house or the pigs would laugh at me. And other dicks just hey dude! I cannot take demonetization. I hope it's not what I think it is. So. And other dicks just aren't as attentive as Grand Winden. Though this was gonna be quick, I started rolling a cigarette. You're a woman, right? It wasn't quick, and I'd already been rolled and lighted a second smoke when Green finally finished the story and onto the important bits in the notebook. It had started with a letter slipped under his door in the white envelope. The envelope contained a single typewritten letter, which he handed to me. It read, "End your game or we will end you." It had no signature, instead ending with only a small scribble in the bottom right corner that resembled a black hat. Okay. Green had a lead on a new rum-running scheme, a connection from Vancouver. He'd given a sample to Tiny Paul. Tiny Paul, I guess he's tiny. The gangster. Yeah. I don't know how many guys are Indian or saying this. In India, we have a character named Chota Don. I shouldn't say that. A connection from the gangster who ran the Tin Spoon Speakeasy for mob boss Jerry Ferry. They agreed to buy in for more. Green surmised the letter was about his. He suspected restroom stable another bootlegger of sending the letter. He told me that stable ran a barber shop during the day and gave me the address. We needed to know who the threat was from. He'd get Paul's gang to deal with them and continue his scheme to get rich. If I could go snooping myself, he concluded. Folks, see, I'm not trusting people. No trust leads to no customer. I need to play it low key, which is where you come and play. I raised an eyebrow and stared at him. I think that's right. through the cigarette smoke. Something in the yarn was still twisted. He must have noticed my reticence because he said, "You know, I've worked closely with Lewis. I'm sure he would want to protect me as much as my other victims." My uncle, Lewis. Oh, I should have read up Lewis. God damn it. Lewis is dead. I was still searching for answer. That would be a nice thing for a detective to say. My uncle, I was still searching for answers after his death. He's been a man obsessed with helping victims and bringing justice to those beyond salvation. With the ethos, I never understood how he could have taken his own life. Suicide. Those thoughts haunted me. I quit the SFPD and started my own practice taking his philosophy. Was Green worth my time? Would he be worth Lewis's? Green has tipped off my uncle in a few cases. I wonder if that was enough to warrant my protection before I could think past my headache. He threw a bill in my laps. See the C note as a retainer, and don't worry about getting in touch. I'll find you later for the chat. He walked out the front door and I let him go. If he was willing to give me $100 with no commitment, I wouldn't stop him. That's a nice move. I turned back to the apartment, still confused about the whole story. My headache wasn't helping either. Whenever I lacked clarity, a trip to Southern Coffee was really the cure. Well, I should go to the Southern Coffee, but that will be in the next video. This is all the time I can give for this game right now, guys. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, click the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. Let me just subscribe if you're new to this channel, and share this video to a friend. Help the channel to grow. Comment down below if you want more of this game. I may still play a little bit of this game more, and yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till that time, stay fit, stay awesome, and keep gaming. Bye bye.